Welcome to the Carry Chronicles for information on what we carried and what we did for the week ending Sunday, October 13th. It was a pretty good week of using my everyday carry stuff. Welcome, this is Haku EDC. Every Tuesday we review what was carried the previous week from Sunday to Sunday and what we did with what we carried. This isn't a dump. This is just an explanation of what we did. We don't talk about every single thing. I just talk about what I really did to really help myself or help others. We're going to start off with a couple of things. I've been carrying this rock tool pouch for a couple of weeks now. I don't do a review unless I've had it for actually 30 to 40 days and that I've actually used it multiple times. So now with that is out of the way, I'm going to talk about what I use. Obviously, my main tool is still the Outrider from Victorinox. I did get to use that a lot. I actually used the Phillips on here a couple of times to just screw some stuff in, including stuff related to some lights in my room here. Obviously, I use the scissors quite a bit. Anytime I needed to scissor something, I did that. But mostly other things were left unused for the most part. I did write about 4 notes, left them. I would cut this in half or just make it or tear it in half, and then I would put the part that was I needed to leave on someone's thing, mostly my wife. I left a note for her on our door just to let her know that I had changed the code on our door in case she didn't have her phone with her. The other thing is we had a brownout. The lights went out for maybe 20 minutes. I am not in any hurricane area. It's just that the lights went out for like some reason, don't know why, for about 30 minutes. It caused a couple other issues that I tackled. And I had this on me, and so this helped out really well. This light, and I actually just used this bottom light a bunch of times before, and this one here too. Since I was at home, or actually I was outside, and it just went off at night, it was good. I also tried to go out for a walk to see the auroras. So I walked down to a park that I live close by to, where it was dark, and I used this for a few minutes to walk around with that. So this got a lot of heavy use, probably the most amount of use that it's had. One of the things that I used was these Steinwall bits and also this holder that came with it. I needed to screw some stuff into a bike so that I can mount a GoPro on it that belonged to someone else. And that was really helpful. And then because our lights went out, there's something happened weirdly to our little plugins. We have special plugins in like a couple of rooms so that we can do USBs, and they have night lights on them, and those night lights went off. And because those night lights went off, they actually came on. I couldn't turn them off, so I had to unscrew them from the wall, reset them, and then put them back in the wall for like them to work. And I used this, and when I needed to ratchet something, I use this here, has the ratchet for it, and it worked really well. I was very surprised by that. I don't know why I was surprised by that, but I was. And that worked really well. And I actually used this in here to pry off a part of the box so I can go in, take it, and figure out what was wrong with it. You should see a video of that there, a short video of that. I didn't do anything much here with this, but did add this next tool. I think it's called Mini Knife. It is a clone to the Victorinox SD Classic. I'm going to be doing a review of this once again, probably a month from now. I got it a couple weeks ago. I just started to use it this past week. I did use it a couple times, mostly to test it out. One of my last things that I'm thinking about here, since I'm going to be putting this stuff in a new pouch, which I already did, but I'm going to redo it, is just doing this every couple of weeks, because I carry pretty much the same thing from 2 to 3 weeks at a time. I change out a few things, maybe very rarely, just once a week. But if that's something that you'd be interested in me doing this a couple times a month versus every week, that'd be great. I just want to make sure that people know that this is about telling you how I use this versus what it is. Once again, this is Haku Dude. I'm an old guy. I've got this young channel. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you in the future.